Hey, what is up, guys? It's Azrael from Pure Power Gaming, bringing you a brand new game video. We're playing Domination and Warhawk. I was playing with some friends. I was playing with Thermic and some other friends in this lobby. It was a fairly good game. I'll admit I went negative in it. Big deal. It happens, right? It happens a lot to me. I'm still new at the game. Big deal. Anyway, it was a fun game. My team won. I got my, I think it's called the caustic camera that I've been working so freaking hard for because I don't know, it's just the purple camo, and I'm not usually the big purple guy, but for some reason the honey badger just looks freaking kick-ass in this camo. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to commentate on in this video. I mean, I had a couple ideas of things I wanted to commentate on, but I'm not sure what I want to commentate on, so I'm just going to maybe roll the punches here as this video goes on. I'm actually trying to get this up fairly quick this morning because it was supposed to upload last night, and apparently before I went to bed I forgot to hit the render upload button, and now I had to redo it again. So, and I just got called in at work and said, oh, I need to be there early, so I figure I'm going to try to do this and get this up, and for you guys to watch before I go. Not sure what's going on. So, a couple of things I want to talk about with my team. Like I said, we're still recruiting, so if people out there want to, you know, check us out or try out for a team or whatever, like, look, none of us are really pros. I'll be honest. Well, maybe Thermic is. I mean, Thermic, he is a self-proclaimed pro. but he has a skill to back it up. I should point that out also. But we are looking for an anchor player. We're looking for, you know, an anchor, maybe another Slayer, too, for the team. Nothing is set in stone for the main roster or anything yet. Which, like I said, we're just starting out. We're still fairly new. I mean, that's where a lot of that comes down to. But a couple of things I want to point out in this game. One of my things that grinds my gears the most in this game overall, it isn't the fact that the gameplay is attack. Infinity Ward failed to do one thing that almost every other company does. And for some reason, Infinity Ward said, no, we're not doing that. Infinity Ward, why didn't you give us an option to control the sound of the music in this game? Some people don't want to listen to the annoying music in this game. For when a game starts, or in the opening lobby, or in the opening game menu, or when the game's almost over. No one wants to hear that crap. There's very few people out here who actually want to sit and listen to the actual game music when you're playing multiplayer. It's one thing if you're playing single player and there's music in it. Then again, I shouldn't say that because I can't stand game music. I like the game sound, I like the, you know, hear the gunfire and all that stuff, you know. But I can't stand the game music. I'll be honest. Why didn't you do that? I think that was stupid on your part. And it annoys a lot of people. A lot of people. So if you are watching this, and I'm going to try to forward this to your account so you can like check this out on YouTube or whatever. I'll even email it to you. Maybe when you do a patch, or you give us our next DLC, you know, our first DLC, which hasn't been announced yet. Though I did see something from Optic Nade Shop speaking of DLC, but we're gonna finish this sound thing. Just put the sound into the game where you can change the music. Maybe not adjust the actual game volume. Just have an option that says music on, music off. That's it. I don't know what was so hard about doing it. Did your developers or programmer just have what? Get high and forget about doing something like that? But anyway, getting back to what Optic Nade Shop was saying earlier in his video, and I'll actually give a link to his video below if you want to check it out. He was saying something about them possibly throwing in a DLC where you can actually buy a new skin for your canine unit. When you get, well, not you, your puppy. I think you just heard in the video. When you get your puppy. Because not everybody wants to see the German Shepherd running around. And some people, even, I mean, Nade Shot's a good example of it, don't like shooting dogs. I mean, technically, I guess a wolf is a dog. But anyway, that's what the skin's supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be a reskin for your you know, your canine unit, make it look like a wolf. But I mean, it does give it more of a badass look and everything like that compared to just a big ass German Shepherd running around the map. But I guess people look at the German Shepherd, oh, it's a pet. You know, I don't want to kill somebody's pet. know, it's an annoying sound. I mean, I hate hearing animals whimper and cry and stuff like that too. So I mean, I kill people's dogs in this game. I'll admit it. I mean, I don't like the sound they make, because I mean, I would never want to shoot my own dog and have to hear that sound. That'd be horrible. I mean, I honestly, if somebody shot my dog in real life, I'd probably hunt them down and beat the holy hell out of them repeatedly. But that's me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am an animal lover. I like animals. You know, I had cats, I had dogs, we had horses, we had all kinds of things where I live. Though I do hunt, but I'm not one of them people who hunt just to kill things either. And we're not going to go into that because I know I'm going to get, like, Peter or somebody on my case. You know, or PETA or whatever the hell that group's called. Greenpeace and all that nonsense. But anyway, that's what Nadeshot's saying is going to be one of our first DLCs we're getting, but we have to pay for DLC. Get back on the subject of what I was talking about, which is kind of cool, I guess. I like the idea of that. I think they should throw more stuff in like that. Back in Black Ops 2, I loved when they came out with new camo packs and stuff like that. I mean, I absolutely loved it. There were some awesome camos. I mean, some of them I didn't quite understand. Like, if you're playing S&D and there's somebody running around a cyborg on their freaking guns, and they're trying to hide so they don't get shot in the face by some guy running around with the freaking 870, or the M16... 12, I think, or M12, 16, whatever the hell that shotgun was called. Cyborg was not the best idea for camos to be using. I'll be honest, it wasn't. If you were hiding in a corner or hiding in a bush, you were gonna get spotted no matter what. Especially if you're playing on games like Drone or Express. You know, even Standoff. And Standoff was a great map, a great S&D map. It was a great hardcore map. But I mean, I'm not dissing Cyborg, because Cyborg was an awesome camo, Dragon was an awesome camo. They were, all the camos they released for the game, even Kawaii, well, Kawaii had its moments, but were awesome camos, and I'd love to see something like that come up in this Call of Duty. You know, I'd like to also see the fact that maybe they'll release, you know, something like the freefall map for people to buy and download. Not just people who pre-ordered the game or got the Prestige or hardened editions of the game. Pardon me. But actually let other people get it, because Freefall I got to play on a few times. Freefall is an awesome map. It's very close quartered, a very close quarter map, but it's awesome in general. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's be kind of cool. Also, I've been thinking about some things. Okay, this goes back to Infinity Ward. If you're watching this, if you're willing to watch this when you get this video, just think about this idea. Okay, I'll admit, Blitz and Dom and all that. Dom is fun. Dom is fun as a public game. Dom is not fun as a competitive game. It's boring. I mean, I like Dom, and I played Dom with my team and stuff like that when we're doing, you know, scrims with me, friends and stuff, and we're doing scrims against other people and stuff like that. I mean, it is fun, but to me, it is not really a competitive game with 4 people. You know what you should do? Put a King of the Hill style game in. You know, every map should have like 4 random spots on it, and you know, when you load in, it just randomizes and picks one of them spots. The other team has to hold that, you know, go in, capture that spot, and hold it down for like 5 or 10 minutes. And if you can hold, whatever team holds it down for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes is the winner, or whoever can hold it down for the longest time and within 10 minutes is the winner. I think that would be a better idea for a game mode in this game. I mean, you can't do hardpoint. It wouldn't be the same as hardpoint, because hardpoint, the King of the Hill rotations, you know, they rotate. So just make it that they don't rotate. Just make it that every time you go into a map, no matter if you're playing on Warhawk, Stonehaven, Octane, whatever, it's randomized. And it can't be an area where it's easy for people to post up a camp. And it has to be an area where there's other ways to get into it. But anyway, that brings me to the end of my video. If you like this video, please subscribe. You don't have to, you don't want to. Leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter. You know, check out some of the other people I have below. I have some companies listed below for Control Freak, which I'm going to do a video on them soon. But anyway, check them out, and this is Azrael, and peace in and out.